Hello and welcome to a lovely day in Wicklow. So the plan today was that I was going to use gravity fed sluice box. So over the last couple of days I made some new fittings to stop big rocks from getting into the thing. All the fittings with me, I had everything with me all ready to go, carried that all in, and now I find the water level is incredibly low. So up until lately, if I wanted more water, all I do is just open up the dam here. The problem, as you know, with this thing is as soon as you lose prime, you have to reset the whole system. I've set up the Dream Mat full cell downstream, and I'll show you that in just a second. You can see the sluice box is running there. It is a tiny bit facing uphill. So I'll show you later on Headmount how I get this dirt ready. So here we go. Let's see how this works. You see, look, the big lumps of iron there. They're just sitting on top of the deck. So now that I know there's a lot of iron, big rocks in here, and you saw how that got jammed, I think it's just time to face facts. We're going to have to run it classified, which I hate doing. Classified a half inch, every half bucket, running on through. Happy days. Okay, so only one thing left for us, and that thing is... Yes, of course, it's time for... Let's go find the shiny! Yeah! Just how to give you a quick update on things. I only strained my back for the first bucket. Once the first bucket is full, then I have a bit of height. I've got one bucket stacked up, got another bucket stacked up, so now instead of me having to bend to here, look at the bend in the knee, instead of me having to bend to here, now I'm only bending to here. No difference. So if I can do something that reduces my muscular fatigue, I can continue digging for longer. So what I'm doing now is going to pop you back in fast frame. As I've been piling up the rocks here, one, it's creating a brilliant little dam that's going to be very good for that thing later. We'll run it on through. I'll use the shovel to feed it and just make life as easy as possible. There's no particular set strategy in terms of buckets. 9 buckets, 8 buckets, 10 buckets. All I want to do is make this hole nice and deep. Once I have it reasonably deep, I'll give you a quick underwater shot and crack on with it, and I'll pop you back in fast frame mode. Let's go find the shiny. So you can see here where I've been piling up rocks. This is one of the only advantages of classifying here. Now I'm getting even more flow through the box. I'll show you now some dirt going through the box. So that was only about a quarter bucket, and I went through in seconds. And I'll come back to you later when we might even do a quick test pan out of that hole. We may as well use it properly and figure out where the gold is coming from. Right, so I just thought I'd give you a quick update on things from Headmount perspective. You can see where I have the bedrock right there. I'm trying to find it, follow it back again. I think, yeah, there it is. I'm right up against it now, look. Now, because of the angle, it'd be better to be able to shovel straight into there. But because I'm right up against it with the blade, I'm going to shovel against the bedrock wall, as close as I can get it. Again, to save the back, bend with the knees, grab the shovel, either side, good bit down, and lift. And straight in there. Good bit of clay rich material there. So let's go and run this through now. Oh, look at that. Pretty much a half bucket there. Right, let's see how long this takes. I'm gonna watch it in post-production and I'll put it up on screen how long it takes. From the time the first gravel goes, and go. And done. Okay, so you can see that's the half bucket down through. I left a tiny bit of dirt there because I want to get a sample pan. We might as well get it from the bottom of the bucket. So what I'm going to do now is going to go grab the test pan, and we're going to find out if we're on the gold here. If we are, happy days. So I'm just giving the pan a quick rinse upstream, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water in the bucket so it's easier to get that dirt out. Do a quick stratify, bring everything to the front, and just wash the front. You can see there where the material is quite loose, kind of looks a lot like tailings. Bring it onto the front, 1, 2, I would just keep repeating this process. You can see that went down really fast. I'd say that's probably just tailings. It doesn't really matter. I just simply need this material out of the way so we can run that thing. All right, let's bring them around to the light. Usual story, if there is gold in here, I'll take the camera off my head. No idea if there's gold here or not. Whether there's gold here or not, it's irrelevant. I'm still moving material. Absolutely nothing there. Okay, there seems to be enough flow there to be able to run the sluice unclassified, because that is another step to, let's face it, run material that hasn't got any gold in it. So here's what I do to run it unclassified. Quick tip: throw it up against the bank, push off any big rocks you can find. That'll do. Throw it straight on the deck. Boom. Done. Pick out the big rocks and you simply dump straight onto the deck. It's got 36 inches of catch area. If it doesn't catch here, it catches there, it catches there. So I'm going to get the rake, pull these rocks back, bring them back to there. I pulled a good bit of rocks back to here, that's fine. So what I now do is come in with the pitchfork, slice at the ground. Let's go dig up the ground. Let's go find the shiny. Alright, that'll do for rotavating. It takes a lot out of me. Right, I'm going to run the last bucket there now. So I'm just going to run through the bottom bucket now, and after that we'll do a clean out, see where we're at. Not expecting much. We are on bedrock that has been worked already. The whole point of this setup was so we could get a nice deep hole, which we have now, and a nice dam. We have both of them. So let's just run through that bucket. I have camera 2 set up downstream. Right, I'm going to clean out this box now. I'm going to put the box up on the bank, clean it out in fast frame, and then I'll come back to you when it's time to pan it down. Right, just crack on with it. Let's go find the shiny. Okay, so I've come upstream a little bit to a bedrock section I was working before. Big massive storm about 6 months ago washed a bunch of tailings and debris downstream. Because of all the fine tailings here, it's a lot more comfortable to kneel down here than it is on the bedrock. So what I'm going to do is have the concentrate from the sluice box in here. Just pour the dirt in, that down. Any dirt that's left in there. Pick up water from the other side, you don't risk losing it. I'm not holding a lot of hope. It is a section of bedrock that has been worked a gazillion times. So I'll find out in a second what's here, if anything. There's gold here, happy days. If there isn't, doesn't matter either way, we're setting up that system. Ever see anything shiny up here and you're not sure? Always just stop, stratify. So I'm just going to work this down again. Stratify everything in the corner. You can see we're getting into the heavies now. It's hard to get anything to wash out. So I'm just going to wash the front riffle. Stratify, bring it to the front. Just wash. Oh, I see gold. Oh, hello, darling. I see gold already. Hey, I see gold in the corner. I'll show you in a second. I want to take the camera off my head, but that's good. Right, we know there's gold in there, so we've got to be really gentle about this. Both camera 1 and camera 2. I did see gold in there a second ago. May only be a small bit, but hey, gold is gold. I'll take whatever I can get. Let's see what's in here. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very long. Nice few chunky pieces there. Yes. Yeah. Oh, 4 pieces. Nice. Now, that is some nice gold. Look at the size of that. I'll just show you for comparison to my finger. See where it's actually stuck to my finger. Try and get them off there if I can. Yeah, there you go. Almost like a micro baby picker. And then probably about 2 others same size, another smaller one, another smaller one behind that. I thought that was a garnet. On camera this looks like a giant garnet, but it's just a piece of ironstone. Look at the amount of ironstone there. I have never seen that much ironstone, especially up here. Sometimes life throws you a curveball. I was intent on setting up that thing straight away the second I got here, but because the water level is low, I was forced to adapt. I was forced to set up the sluice box, shovel straight from that ground, and run everything to get the hole nice and deep. Had I not done that, I wouldn't have known the gold was there. So the key is persistency. Remain persistent and never, ever give up. When you're faced with a challenge, just go, okay, this is a challenge and I'm gonna learn from it. So I learned today that there's gold there, a good bit of gold. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wrap it up there for part 7, have a bit of lunch, recharge the energy, and then I'm gonna do part 8, which will be out tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.